So everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So call me
Yeah,
Anusha.
we can able to see, Anisha.
Thank you so much. I'll create one document for us. Sorry. So how many of you are aware of Tricentis Tosca team? I think nowadays this tool is most popular in the market. Yeah, how many of you are aware of that?
Yeah, hi Anusha, Nidhi this side. Actually, I have 1 year of experience in Tricentis Tosca.
Oh, great.
I'm already working on it, but I want some more hands-on in this tool.
Hands-on experience on Tosca.
Yeah.
Great opportunity. So finding. So I'll give you from the scratch. Okay. So I'll give you only a demo session on Tricentis Tosca. Don't bother about a manual testing. So what are the manual testing is required as part of automation? I'll cover that entire manual testing here. Okay. But not in a regular classes. Maybe I'll take it in Saturdays or Fridays. Okay. So let's be focused on Tricentis Tosca. So Team Tricent is one of the software company. Okay. They introduced to the market a number of tools. One of the tool is Tosca automation. Tosca is the one of the tool.
Madam, excuse me once. Sorry for the interruption. Somebody's joined with their mobile names. Could you please log in with renames?
Sure, sure.
If you're unable to do that, could you please inform to the trainer? Ma'am will rename your name.
So I'm asking you to do unmute. So if you're unable to do, let me know your name. I'll do rename behalf of you. Okay.
I have done.
That's fine. So another person is also there, like CEO. That's good. We'll go ahead. Let's give a complete background of Tricentis Toscati. Tricentis is one of the software organization, product-based company. This tool is released to the market and number of testing related automation tools. Okay. So one of the tool is Tricentis Tosca. Another tool is like where something test management tools and the test automation tools like performance testing. Let me show you that website. What are the tools they introduced to the market? So this is completely support website from the Tricentis company. Here you can see what are the products they launched in the market. Okay. So see here, team. I'm just canceling this entire tool not required. So if you go to here resources, here you can see Tricentis Tosca. So that is what we are here to learn. Okay. But along with Tricentis Tosca, we do have a Tricentis Q-Test, Tricentis Live Compare, Neoload, and Jira and Vera. So device cloud. Like this, we have a number of tools introduced to the market, Tricentis company. Okay. But most popular automation tool in the market is the Tricentis Tosca. So Tricentis Tosca, what type of testings we can do here? So we can do all type of testing like end-to-end enterprise application. End-to-end enterprise application testing we can do. So my intention is here, if I take one particular web application, let me take one web application. Let us take an ICICI net banking. Okay. So team, just assume, okay, you are working in one project and your project name is ICICI Net Banking Personal Banking. Now you want to validate or you want to test this particular web page. all these buttons and all these drop downs and expansion and search bar is displayed as per the requirement or not. If you are doing like this is comes under as a functional testing. We are doing a functional testing in the user interface level. But what exactly the meaning of end-to-end application? So if you consider the development of the particular application, we do have a backend testing. We can do the backend testing and we can do the front-end testing. So in the backend testing, what type of testings are included here? That one of the testing is API testing and database testing. So the front-end testing, usually anyway we know that is a functional testing because the user interface SUT is available for us. We'll just open that SUT via you with the help of URL and we test the feature like the personal is displayed as per the requirement or not and the spelling mistakes is correct or not. So go to the account savings and salaries or displayed or deposits. We'll check all these things. This entire thing is comes under as a front-end testing like functional testing. Okay, so to perform a back-end testing, API and database is required. So in Tricentis Tosca, we can do these three type of testings together. That is the ultimate feature in Tricentis Tosca. Okay. So if you take any other test automation tools, if you're aware of any other test automation tools like either Selenium or UFT or Raft or QTB, what are the test automation tools is available? We do have some limitations. We can perform only web-based applications. We can perform only a functional testing. We can perform only desktop and web-based only. But we don't have facility to perform API and database and functional together. Okay, that is the reason I mentioned as a Tricentis Tosca, we can do one end-to-end application testing, including backend and front end. Everyone clear with this point?
Yes, ma'am.
It's clear, right? Great.
Yes.
Yes.
My next point is here. Why Tosca? So if I go with the software organizations team, let me go with the software organization. I'm just taking one software company. So if one software company is there, they are dealing with n number of projects. I'm not saying these companies only going to take this kind of projects. No, not at all. They take any kind of projects to implement to fulfill the customer requirement. So what type of projects majorly we can see in the software company? One is web-based project. Web is nothing but if you're opening any application via URL, that is comes under as a web-based application. Okay. Another one is desktop-based applications. Desktop means definitely we can do an installation of that particular application in our systems. Okay. So installation is required for the desktop-based applications. Some of the applications we can do mobile-based applications. Some of the applications API projects, some database projects, some Snowflake projects like big data projects. So why I'm giving these different kind of project categories here, team? Using Tricentis Tosca, we can do a testing of these many projects. I just mentioned only a limited applications here, but we do have a number of project categories here. We can do mainframe testing and we can do something like Oracle, all Oracle related applications. We can perform a testing on Oracle Analytics, all these applications we can, and Microsoft Dynamics also we can do. So these all are the different project categories too. Up to 250 types of projects we can perform in Tricentis Tosca. Types of projects. Okay. So most frequently, maybe we get an opportunity with the web or desktop or mobile or API or database or big data or a SAP project, some of the SAP projects, some of the Salesforce projects, some of the mainframes project, or some of the Oracle based, or some projects are related to Microsoft Dynamics. So in the market, if you see in the market, the one and only tool is dealing with these many projects together in one particular platform. If you purchase a Tricentis Tosca license, okay, we can automate these many projects in Tricentis Tosca without any dependency. No need to jump to, for example, what is happening in the market, who are dealing with a Selenium, they can only perform a web-based projects. Who are dealing with a like UFT, they can perform only desktop and web-based projects. We have very limitations, Steve. So based on this, we'll choose a respective test automation tool to test this particular features. Okay, but Tricentis Tosca is one and only tool in the market. They're providing a complete these many application platform to us to do the automation without coding. What is that? Without coding. So if you came from non-IT background or if you came from IT background or civil or mechanical, whatever the background it is, ignore about your background. So here the first thing is no need to learn any kind of coding. Coding is nothing but don't worry, Java, Python is not required. So even a C# is also not required. So this type of codings is not required. So without coding, the Tricentis Tosca is providing a platform to automate these many projects. Okay, that is what it is most popular in the market. Why companies are choosing? Because here, if you want to write a code to develop a script to test the particular feature, it may take a long time. Instead of writing the code, simply we are automating the things within the fraction of seconds, right? That is what the ultimate feature in Tricentis Tosca. Any questions up to here?
Clear, ma'am.
Clear, ma'am.
Clear, right?
Is there any requirement in market for fresher?
Freshers, we do have a very less requirements. If you are having a manual testing experience, you can try to convert your experience with Tricentis Tosca.
Okay.
That is very benefit for you. Okay.
Okay.
Because the manual and automation both are similar. Next. So my next point is here, team. So Tricentis Tosca, I'll give you a background. Tricentis Tosca is a paid tool. Paid tool. So why it is a paid? It seems like a licensed tool. So if you want to utilize the features of Tosca, we have to pay some amount to the Tricentis company. Okay. But we do have some free tools in the market. Correct. So what are the free tools available in the market? Selenium. But Selenium point of view, we required a programming language. If it is application belongs to Java, you have to learn basics of Java. You have to go with the basics of Python. You have to go with the basics of C# to work with the Selenium. But in Tricentis Tosca, there is no coding. That is not the feature team. We have a number of facilities in the Tricentis Tosca. That is the reason we have to pay some amount to the Tricentis company to utilize the features of Tricentis Tosca. Okay, now. Next. Nowadays, AI is nothing but artificial intelligence. If we see in the market, number of tools is available, right? But one and only tool, the Tricentis is the company that is implemented AI features in a testing tool. AI features in a testing tool. Okay. So they implemented some LLM models to develop the tools. In case user might miss something at the time of automating, it will cover automatically. So those kind of features is included in Tricentis Tosca, that with the name as Vision AI. With a name as Vision AI. This Vision AI is introduced version-wise team. So if I say like the recent version of Tricentis Tosca is 2024.2. If you see this Vision AI is introduced in the version of Tricentis Tosca 15.1 and above versions. 15.1 version and above versions of Tricentis Tosca. Okay. This is the latest version of Tosca. So, but this is the somewhat older one. So they implemented only AI? No, even they are implemented generative AI as well. This generative AI is introduced 2024.1 version. I think we can utilize the features of generative AI Tosca 16 and above versions also. Tosca 16 and above versions also. Okay, so all AI like artificial intelligence, generative AI, deep learning, something LLM models, everything is included into their testing tools. So that is also one of the ultimate feature we have in Tricentis Tosca to test the features. Okay, and one more platform they are providing, cloud. For example, if you want to migrate all of your test cases to the cloud, either AWS or GCP, we have a number of clouds, right? So the cloud implementation is also available in Tricentis Tosca. This is also introduced in the Tosca 16 and above versions. Okay. So, for example, you know what happens if one project is completed, if you want to migrate that particular project to the cloud, it may take a long time. So nowadays, it is a fraction of seconds. We can complete the migration of our entire scripts to the cloud within 5 to 10 minutes. Team that is also very, very flexibly. The Tricentis team is designed for the customers. Okay. Any questions up to here? Hope everyone clear with all these points, right?
Yes, fine.
Yes.
Okay. Let me show you how Tosca look like. Okay. So coming to Tosca point of view, you all require Tosca installation. So don't worry, we'll provide the installation. So Tosca license is also required. So don't worry, we'll provide the Tosca license as well. This license is available for you around 3 to 4 months. Simply you can utilize, you can do a practice of daily basis. So 3 to 4 months is completely enough for us. And we required system configurations is so Tosca supports only Windows applications team. If you are having any Mac or Linux system, so it won't compatible for these systems. So this is only support Windows 10 and 11 systems only. And at least minimum RAM 8 GB RAM is required. Minimum. If you have 4 GB, you can increase to up to 8 GB. So hard disk or SSD, anything is fine. These all are the system requirement to install Tricentis Tosca. Okay. Now coming back to the Tosca versions. So team, I'm just giving this entire information in a fresher and experience point of view. Okay. So if I split Tosca into two different areas, one is Tosca 15 and below versions. 15 and below versions. Like Tosca is started with Tosca 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We do have these many versions. Below means all this comes under as a below. 12, 13, 14. So another one is Tosca 16 and above versions. Above versions is nothing but so 16 version, 2023.1 version, and 2023.2 version. So 2024.1 version, and now the release 2024.2 version. These all are the recent versions. We do have some basic difference between like some latest things is added into a Tosca 16 and above version. So some of the features is available in Tosca 15th version. Okay, if you are trying to keep an experience on Tricentis Tosca, definitely you should aware of Tosca 15 and below, what are the features is available? Tosca 16 and above, what are the features is available? These two categories is very, very important. Okay. But don't worry, I'll teach you all this information like what are the recent versions and what is the latest changes they made into the Tosca 16 and above versions too. Next, what are the services we are providing? That is a certification program. We'll definitely give a certification program tip, and here completely we are providing product consultant certificate. So you are the product consultant certified person in Tricentis Tosca. Okay. So this certificate you will get from the Tricentis company. Okay, now not from our institute. So the Tricentis company will give you one certificate. You are the completely a product consultant certified person in the course. So in this product consultant, what are the certifications is added? So again, subcategories, AS1 is added here, AS2 is added, TDS1 is added, TDS2 is added, and A is also added, API is also added. If you've done these many certifications, then only you are the product consultant certified person in Tosca. So no need to bother about all the certification. Definitely you will get a guidance from our side. Okay. So we'll guide you, and if required, we'll support you to clear it up. Okay. Any questions?
Clear, ma'am.
Clear, ma'am.
Good.
Ma'am, you will cover all the topics you mentioned in this.
Yeah, definitely. If you see my training sessions, Steve, what are the course content we mentioned? So we'll cover more than that. We'll cover more than that. It's not like that we are just giving a what is what information and then we are asking you to go through the recorded videos to do practice. Not at all like that. Okay, if you see my previous batches, let me show you that. So then you'll get an idea. Okay. So these all are my previous batches related information team. So this is the daily class note which you will get from my side. So I'll prepare one documentation. If you see this documentation, this is also not like a high level. So it's very user friendly. Definitely you can able to understand what exactly we are learning here and what are the features is available in Tricentis Tosca. Like this, I'll add each and everything like this, what exactly it is stating. The next point is here, the regular basis, like once we start, we'll assign some assignments to you all. Okay, so I'll agree, Tosca is not a coding tool, but if you do a practice, then only you'll get to know the things. So if you're only listening without a practice, what happens, it seems like quite easy for us. But when you come across the real-time point of view, it's very difficult task for you to do the automation. So that is what practice is more important. We'll lesson a couple of test cases for the different application categories. It's not like that Amazon, it's not like that demo web shop every time. We'll go with Amazon. If you want to automate this ICICI window, yes, we can write some manual test cases here. We'll automate this one. So we can go with some of the obstacles which is provided from Tricentis company. So these all are the couple of test cases which I added here. So you have to do a practice of all these things. Along with that, you have to attach the screenshot along with your name. I'll show you one of these screenshots. This is Ravi. This person is automated this script, what date and what time. Definitely I can see this entire information. This is a completely hands-on experience with the different application categories. Next one will give a SAP installations and interview question documentation and some of the sample resumes and career guidance. Everything is included here. No need to bother about hands-on experience. It's a completely hands-on experience related concepts only. Okay.
But one question, Narendra here, Anusha.
Yes, Narendra, please go ahead.
Yeah, with regards to SAP, okay, so SAP required if you already set up configuration is should be available, right? When you're trying to do some kind of
Definitely that
automation, right?
is available.
Okay.
No need to bother about SAP installations and connection strings and what are the transactions codes we are going to automate. Okay. So if I'm providing installation of SAP and installation document, this is the installer file. It seems like SAP GUI, graphical user interface. As of now, I don't have SAP Fury access. I'll give you a couple of connection strings here along with the user IDs and passwords. And even you can also do a practice daily basis. Okay. It's not mean that I'm telling this is the way we automate. I'll give you a hands on a SAP as well. Okay.
Okay. Even data also will be available in SAP, whatever the data that we require.
Sorry, come again.
So if any, when we are trying to do kind of some transaction in SAP, there might be need of some kind of a data, like when you are trying to post a journal entry, there is a GL account, cost center, all these things to be there in system. Will that be also be available in system?
Yes,
Or
that
we
is
need to.
already available. If that is not
Okay.
available, we'll do it. Okay.
Okay. No, thank you. Sounds good. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions, Steve? Just make it a very interactive session and ask what are the questions you are having as of now. Okay. So my next point is here, automation testing. I'll give you a simple example. So then definitely who are don't know manual testing, they are also able to understand what is a automation. Okay. So everyone aware of, for example, Anusha is here. I want to purchase a biryani. Then what is our approach to? What are the ways we have to purchase a biryani? The first one.
Online
Go to
application.
restaurant.
Go to restaurant, online purchase on Zomato, Swiggy.
Go to restaurant and purchase the food item. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So which one is preferable team? So which one you will prefer, like go to the restaurant or online orders?
Online order.
So online orders is most flexible for us, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Eating. If you're visiting restaurant to purchase some food item from the restaurant time to fact want to test any feature, we have to do online orders. So at the time of doing, for example, if you want to place an order, what
Swiggy
are
or
the
Zomato?
applications you are using
Any
here?
food apps.
For Swiggy. Number of apps I just mentioned. And another one is so we'll go with any one application to the using application in the software organizations is a Tri-Scientist Tosca. Clear the difference between these two?
Yes.
So what exactly it is? For example, if I'm to go with automation, if I want to go with application, we required one third-party application, right? Like Swiggy, we require similar way some automation tools here. Okay. Application is nothing but the dollar comes and as I say login page directly. I want to go with some automation. Then I'll use the automation tool Tri-Scientist Tosca to. This is the test automation. Here already some projects is created. I'll give you the background of these projects, how to create these projects, what type of project creation is recommended in real time. I'll tell you entire this information. Overview. Let me open this Tosca repo project. But of a drag and drop activity that is perfectly out test case. So we'll automate that. So can we validate these personal NRI business corporate icons? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me the manual test steps. The first step. What is the first step? Is open URL. Then what is the
URL.
next step? Next step.
We need to verify these options: personal, NRI, business, and corporate.
So verify personal and again verify
NRI,
next
business, and corporate.
business and last one is corporate.
Corporate.
Verify corporate. So this is the manual test case. Just now we are done with the manual test case creating of manual test case. Now we'll automate this particular scenario in automation. Okay. So in automation point of view, team, so always automation test cases having a dependence on manual test cases only. We are not here to develop always manual test cases. No, not at all. What are the scripts already developed? We take that script from the manual department and we'll automate this entire workflow in automation. Okay. Just now I created one manual test case, right? So I'll automate this particular flow in automation. Go to this automation tool. This is the test case section. Create one test case. Right click on here. Create one test case. So let's make it as ICICI Net Banking. Next, first step. What is the first step? Open
URL.
So open URL is common for all type of web applications or it differ from application to application?
Differ. It's differ to application to application.
Like URL is different, but passing of URL in browser is common, right?
Is common, yes.
Yes.
Ma'am.
If we are having a common activity, TriScientist team is provided a inbuilt feature that is the standard modules. So make a note of one thing, team. To automate a test case, this test case is always having a dependency on the module. Without module, we cannot develop automated test case. Okay, now. So
Yes, ma'am.
here you can see the predefined modules is already available. If you go to HTML tag, open URL. Everyone able to see here one open URL module?
Yes.
Yes.
Now select this module. Drag this module. So at the time of dragging, you are able to see that stop icon, but don't stop it. Just hold the cursor and drag this particular module to test case and go to your test case section and here drop. That's it. Once you do a drag and drop activity, here you can see URL. So what are the URL we have? Just take the copy of that entire URL. Paste here. That's it. So the development of script for the open URL is completed in TriScientist Tosca team.
Okay.
Then what is the next step?
We have to verify by
The browser as well, correct, Anusha?
Browser categories will give at runtime. Okay.
Okay.
We'll choose our required browser at runtime. We have a configuration parameter here. We'll pass that. But by
Okay.
default, it will take a default browser of your laptop.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Now coming back to here, so we have to verify personal, NRI, business, and corporate. To verify all these features, do we have any predefined modules for that? No. This is not common thing for the all projects, right? This is a unique thing which we can see only in ICICI Net Banking page, correct?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What are the things is unique from the each page? We have to create a module for that. To create a module, here we are not writing any XPath, any CSS path. All this stuff is not required. If anyone having a Selenium experience, maybe they are aware of it. So in TriScientist Tosca, we have only one feature that is a scanning feature. Okay, right click on here, do the scan and choose the application. So application we can choose for two type of projects. One is for web-based project, another one is for desktop-based project. Now tell me this ICICI is web or desktop?
Web.
This is the web. That is the reason I choose the application. Now see here, the scanning window is loading. And here you can see what are the applications I've opened in my system. You can see all the applications. But all of these windows, so I required this ICICI, right? Just choose this ICICI window, then perform click operation on the scan. So you can see the right side bottom of the page, scan button is available. You can perform a click on it. At the time of scanning application, we have a different engines. Those engines I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay. If I tell now,
Okay.
it may create confusion for you all, but I will discuss tomorrow. Okay. So
Okay.
now, team, in ICSA window, what type of controls is available? All the windows you are able to see here, right? Controls. In Tosca point of view, we call it as a controls. All these things as a controls. Okay. Like if you see, these all are the hyperlinks, images, text boxes, some drop downs. You are able to see all these type of controls here. But
Yes.
out of all these, so what are the controls we require now? Only 4 controls. What are those?
Personal
Personal
And
NRI business and
So just do selection of personal here. Just click on this checkbox. That's it. Not much activities are required. Once you perform a click operation here, the Tricentis Tosca is trying to make this one as unique with the help of properties. So in the bottom of the page, you can see the message. Now tell me the selected item is unique or not unique?
unique.
not unique.
Selected item is unique or not unique?
Not unique.
Unique.
Not unique. So if selected item is not unique, as a automation test engineer, we all are the responsible persons to make this one as a unique. Got it?
Yes.
So to make a unique team, you can see in the right side property, one feature is available, identify by properties. Here 3 categories is available, representation, technical and transition. So Tricentis Tosca already auto-selected 2 controls to make a unique, that is inner text and tag. Out of these 2, you can see rest of the checkboxes are not selected. Okay. So I'll try to make this one as unique while adding a class name. So, but do we have any value in the class name level?
No.
No.
If you don't have any value, don't select those properties. Okay. There is no class name, there is no ID. Inner text is already available, tag is available. Let me choose a visible inner text, last one. So 2 things we have to do to make a unique. One is selection of all these controls manually to make a unique. Okay, another one is the bottom of the page, one feature is available, make a unique button. Everyone able to see that?
Yes.
So simply you can perform click operation on make unique. But after performing a make unique, which property here it is selected?
Technical
URL.
URL property is selected. This URL is under representation, not technical. Okay, now? Then go with the NRI. So now the personal is unique property. You can see the bottom of the page. The selected item is unique. Green color text message.
Yes.
Okay. Now, NRI is unique property now. So business,
Unique.
corporate. So you can see NRI is unique, business is unique, and even corporate is not unique property. So if corporate, so which basis I'm identifying? One is color representation type. Are you able to see any color representation for the unique properties?
Yeah, right.
There is no color, right? So if there is no color, that means those all are unique. If something is replicated into orange color, seems that is not a unique property. Okay. Now make this corporate as unique while performing a click operation on the make unique button. Now with the help of URL, now this corporate is also unique property. So now tell me, so as per our test case flow, we require these 4 controls only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
These 4 are unique or not unique?
Unique.
Unique.
So if those all are unique, simply click on save button and close this one. Once you perform a click operation on save, right side you can see module saved successfully. Are you able to see that message?
Yes.
Yes.
Once you can close this window, not require this window. If you go back to the module, bottom of this page, you can see Log into internet banking, personal, NRI, business, corporate. 4 controls are added. Okay. Now select this module, hold the cursor, drag and drop this module to test case and drop here. Expand it and do a verification here. To perform a verification, so these all are the 4 different methods to perform verification. One is enable property of the control, existence of the control, inner text of the control, visibility of the control. Let's go with the inner text. I'm just verifying the text of the control. Okay, na? Personal. Action mode is, so which activity we are doing?
Verify.
Verify. Always choose action mode as a verify because we are doing a verification, right?
Yes.
Next, NRI level. Again, I'm choosing inner text. NRI. Action mode is verify. Next, business. Select
Action.
inner text.
Action mode is verify.
Inner text. Verify. The similar way we do for the
Business also.
corporate. That's it. We are done with the testing. We are done with the automation test case development. So are you able to see any coding here?
No.
It's
No,
all
ma'am.
coding, right? Okay, let me run the script first. So I'm just closing this ICICI banking window. So if you see my browsers, there is no window with the name as ICICI banking here, okay? So if I run this test case directly, what happens, in my system, my default browser is Microsoft Edge. Directly it launch the application in Edge browser, it do the run, okay? So if you want to run in specific browser category, we'll define one parameter for that.
Okay.
Now let me run in a default browser. I'll tell you how to create a parameter for the browser operations, all this stuff in tomorrow's class.
Okay.
So team, now Tricentis Tosca is interacting with my web page. So here it is validating the NRI, but are you able to see one pop-up is replicated?
Yes.
Yes.
We have not developed any script to handle these kind of pop-ups, right?
Yes.
But it is a kind of verification only. That is the reason my script is executed successfully. You can see here. So the expected value, actual value. Expected is nothing but what are the information I mentioned in this column level, like inner text equal to personal, inner text equal to NRI. This is what my expected. At the time of execution, Tricentis Tosca is checking with my expected value with actual value. Actually, what is the value in the web page? So both are same. That is the reason verification was successful. Clear?
Yes.
So this is how much, it's a very simple application team. We can learn very easily within short span of time. But you all are required more hands-on on Tosca. That's it. Any questions?
Up to now, clear.
Anusha, Nidhi this side. I'm having query regarding license. So the license we will provide it with the free trial version, or it will be the like full-fledged. Because in the trial version, I'm getting some means errors. So
We are
why
just
is
giving
this?
complete license version that is available for 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is not like a 14 days of trial version. So this license activation, everything will be taken care by management people only. So duration, I can give a guarantee and we can do all the activities. There is no restrictions also here. Nidhi.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, hi Anusha.
Hi Vijay. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, will you explain mobile-based applications also?
Mobile-based application. Okay, I missed to inform that. So I'm going to cover in this training what type of projects. One is web projects and the desktop-based projects, API, database, and SAP. So if you required a mobile-based information, so end of the session, we'll discuss how we are going to automate mobile, how we are going to automate a big data. So the workflow is common for all type of these projects. Only the difference is scanning mechanism. That's it. Getting?
Yes.
So
Okay.
scanning is differ from application to application, but creation of module. Let me show you again here, okay? In the scanning itself, you are able to see different application categories. API, mobile, PDF. Anyway, we are going to cover PDF also. More WebDriver, Salesforce, file scan. These all are the scanning is differ, but the ultimate thing is finally we are creating the module. We do a drag and drop activity and then we develop the script. The process is same. If we have time, end of the session, we'll discuss the information related to mobile and these stuff. Okay. But majorly I'm focusing on these application categories.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Rest of the people?
Yeah, Anisha, Narendra here.
Yeah, hi Narendra.
Yeah. So I just had one question from the SAP standpoint because I was in SAP. So generally, there are some kind of a flat files or upload templates will be there in the SAP. Does it have any limitation in Tricentis or Tosca? Okay, to load those files from the local desktop or either any of the particular path. So is that
There is no
possible in
limitation.
Tosca? Mhm.
Yes, it is possible. So you can keep all those like idoc file, some files in somewhere in the any particular directory, and we'll open those directories and we'll upload those files directly into Tricentis Tosca. Yes, there is no limitation, Nagendra.
Yeah.
Okay. So even SAP is more stable for Tosca is very, very stable for SAP systems. So if you see in the market, most of the SAP projects are running in Tricentis Tosca only.
Yeah, because I have one practical challenges and generally there are some kind of a validation templates. Okay, before loading a template, there is a macro will be enabled in this template and it's going to be validate the data before we loading. Okay, so that is actually not maybe I don't know if that is possible or not, but just checking that example because of that issue. Okay.
Yes, it is possible. Okay.
Okay. And another thing is, as I discussing with the coordinator, okay, there is a business email ID required for a Tricentis, it seems, right?
Certification. I mentioned here the product consultant certification, right? Where? Here.
Okay.
The
So what is that
certification is
business email ID refer for? But because generally
corporate
there are a
email
lot of
ID.
people. Okay.
For example, if you are working in TCS, no,
Mhm.
you'll get nagendra@tcs.com, right? So tcs.com or nagendra.infosys.com. These all are the business mails. So some of the companies we have access to perform verification, all this stuff, but some of the companies those will not enter. We cannot access any third party mails, right? So the
Yeah, sure.
our management people will provide one business mail ID from their side to clear the certification from your point of view. If you have already a business mail ID, you can utilize it. It's up to you only.
I would like to take another business email ID. Okay. Does it not having any conflict between of organizations, something like that? There is no problem, right?
That won't create any problem. That is
Yeah.
earlier what happens,
Mhm.
we can do a certification up to 2023 March, I think February. We'll do the certification for our own Gmail accounts. As of now, we have a Gmail accounts, right? The Tricentis is provided some platform to clear the certifications with a Gmail account. But so 2023 March onwards, they're giving only access for the people who are working in the corporate organizations. Like a business mail ID is required. Okay. That is the reason maybe they convey this information to you all to clear these all certification. We required a business mail ID team. If you are already working in one organization, if you want to utilize your company business mail ID, yes, you can go with that. But if you want to take it from the management, they will provide a business mail ID to clear all the certifications from your point of view. Okay.
I got that point. Second point only generally everybody will do, but thing is that my point is business email ID in the sense it's like nothing but the person working in some other organization,
Yes.
something like that. Maybe if I work in TCS, if I join in IT, next IT, okay, next IT is a create as another company for me, okay.
Yes.
But that would be generally in IT companies there is a moonlighting concept, right?
No,
That
no,
would
no.
not be concerned at that point.
Nagendra.
Mhm. Okay.
So this is only a training institute, right? They're providing a one business mail ID for the temporary purpose to get it, clear it out the certificate. That's it. So it's not more than that. Okay, now. So why they are providing, what happens in the previous batches, who are already working in organization, they are using their IDs only, but who are not working. So the not working people also has to clear their certification, right? They're giving this platform for them. If you want to go with your company organization mail ID, you can. But what are the mail IDs provided by the next IT career that won't create a moonlighting kind of thing? Okay. That is only the mail ID to clear the certificate. That's it.
Let me think through. Yeah, I'll ask if any questions come across. Okay.
Hi, Hari. Actually, what are the practice environment that you will provide? Is there any limited options available or completely like real time? We will get all the.
Real time.
Okay.
Completely real time, Hari. Okay. So in Tricentis Tosca, we have two type of things. Okay, now. One is TTA. I think here I cannot see the TTA versions. We have Tricentis test automation for SAP, Tricentis test Accelerator for the Salesforce. In Tricentis Tosca, we have two different versions. Okay, now. One is TTA, another one is Tosca. So this one is we are having a complete access. There is no limitation here. But TTA, we have very limitation based on the project category. If it is TTA for SAP, we can do only SAP related stuff in this particular interface. But what are the installation we are providing? We can automate any kind of project here. There is no limitations and there is no restrictions here. Okay?
Okay.
Any other questions, Steve?
Yeah, hi, Anusha. One query from my side, like there is anything server client testing?
Server client testing.
Yeah. I'm not pretty much sure about this, but I think there is something server and client testing in Tosca. So if there is possible, can we go through a little demo sometime maybe?
Yeah, we'll cover more going forward. It's
Okay.
almost done today, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll show you tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, team. So once completion of this class, we'll share you this entire recording videos to you all. Just go with one more time this recording video or make a note of the questions. What are the questions you may get? So we'll discuss all of those questions in tomorrow's class. Any questions?
Yeah, Anisha, you can stop the recording. Yeah.
Clear now.
Okay, team. Thanks to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
all.
Anisha.
Bye.